Hey guys, welcome back. On this episode, I'm going to be taking you through a weight loss journey. So I've been sitting stagnant for 3 months with a torn hip labrum or some sort of damage on my hip. For the first month, I wasn't able to move at all, and now I've become really soft and flabby and kind of gross. So I want to take you through what I did before to lose weight in like a real-time like weight loss series. So I probably don't have that much weight to lose. I weigh 175 pounds. Right now, and I'll be taking you through my activities. I'll show some of those as well as my kind of full days of eating and anything else you want to know. The major thing to weight loss is your mindset. Once you get your mindset right, then you'll be able to progress with losing the weight. It all comes down to redefining who you are as a person. So if you're morbidly obese, and you love to play basketball, then you need to change your identity to a fit, lean basketball player. And then you just say that to yourself, I'm a fit, lean basketball player. And the next morning, what do you do when you wake up? You do whatever a fit, lean basketball player would do. Maybe they go shoot hoops or run layups for an hour in the morning, and then maybe they'll go play a game the next day or later in the evening, or do dribbling stuff or exercises in the gym that are for basketball. So you just become the person you want to be, that usually tied to an activity you really enjoy, because then it becomes really fun. You don't want to be doing something like swimming if you hate swimming when you love to run or whatever. So the mindset is the most important thing here, but so is the food, equally important, and then less of an extent is the activity you do, but it's still pretty important. So my starting off weight is 175 pounds. This is coming down from my initial weight. Actually, when I at my max was about 257 or something, somewhere around there, 259. And so I've already lost the majority of my weight, but the last bit is where you look the best. You get the biggest changes in definition. Obviously, you know, dropping from 259 to 175, there's a huge loss of fat, and I look significantly better. But from where I was to now, it's just I don't feel good. And that's just from sitting around and not being able to move. I couldn't walk for the first month. First, we're going to be doing a body update. I'll be doing that inside against my wall there, and then I'll have some lighting set to the side. So anytime I do an update with that, I can control the lighting situation. I'll always shoot it at nighttime. That way, with the exact same lights in the same position, that way I can control everything. So one other tip I want to give you is to have accountability. So in this case, I'm putting this on YouTube. So in a few weeks or in a month or 2 months, you can check in and have accountability against me if I'm following, getting my goals or hitting my goals. In the case of you, if you don't have a YouTube channel and you don't want to start a YouTube channel just to have accountability, it's as easy as just telling your friends, telling your family, telling your mom, your brother, there's something on my ankle. I don't know what that was, a spider or something. But yeah, just have accountability. So just tell your friends like, hey, I'm going to lose a bunch of weight. I'm going on this weight loss journey. I need to lose 50 pounds. Blah, 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 or something. Just say something to someone, and that way, if you fail, it's not about what they think about you, but it's what you think about yourself if you fail. And that's what hurts the most, is when we don't live up to our own expectations of who we think we are, who we believe we are, or who we know we are. And the best thing about that is you can change who you want to be or who you are just by changing your identity. So like I mentioned with the basketball player example, same thing as like you could be morbidly obese, 300 pounds, and say, I'm going to be an Olympic runner, or I'm going to be one of those ultra marathon runners. And then you just look at what they do and then mimic it. When you get to a level of success, you will not be morbidly obese, because if you're following their regiments, you will look like that person. This is the easiest way you model the success to win at doing this. I should note too, for weight loss, you don't have to be some Olympic athlete. You don't have to really do that much activity. Even if you just walk for an hour a day, that is more than enough. As long as you get your mindset dialed in and your diet dialed in, and you don't overeat. It's pretty much as simple as that. But often it's the mind games that it makes it really hard. And for me personally, it's getting the stuff out of the kitchen, getting the stuff out of the house. Recently, I found some ice cream on sale, and I bought it, and I just eat the whole thing. Like it's, I might eat half the pint or whatever in one sitting, and I'll eat the second half in the other sitting. Like, you just can't have that in your house. In my case, it was like 30-something degrees, and I was just melting. And I saw it was on sale, it was like half price, and it just, so, then that's another thing, is building up the willpower to say no to that stuff. And you also need like family or spouse that's supportive of your weight loss journey and is not sabotaging you by, you know, bringing home all the greasy food and all that stuff, because it's just really hard to say no when it's sitting right there, like the cheesy pizza or whatever, versus getting something that's healthy. Okay, so let's jump inside now for the body update. Okay, so this is the end of May, like the 25th or something like that, and you can see I guess if you see my weight loss journey, my muscles they've kind of atrophied a bit just from sitting around. My stomach is a little bit jello-y. But yeah, like seeing kind of like love handles coming back is gross, just it's all soft. There's no six pack. And this is where I hold all the weight for me, which is just horrendous. I absolutely hate this spot. It's just really hard for me to lose the fat there. I'll lose fat everywhere except for here. This is the absolute last thing to go. So when I have no fat on my body, then this will go. So it's just how my body's designed. So yeah, this is it. Okay, so that does it for the body update. I'm just really not happy with my state of my body. So I've got a lot of weight loss tips I can give you guys that I've kind of come up with over the past, I don't know, 10, 13, 15 years of battling my weight before I finally got a handle on this. Let me know in the comments below what you want me to go over first. I'll start off with a few of my activities so you can see what I'm doing, and then some food videos. For activities, I'll just quickly say I find the absolute best thing for weight loss is climbing mountains, and not like rock climbing, but just hiking. Just doing steep hikes is just far superior to everything else. Any sort of sports are pretty good. In general, though, I stay away from those if they're impact sports, because if you get an injury, then it just completely kills your weight loss journey. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be doing an update probably in the next week or 2 weeks. And yeah, until next one, guys, have a great day.